Never tried to cut with a razor blade. Use utility blades, knives. A lot of people just use the edge of your putty knife. I think you can get a better cut on angles like this. But again, I've never used a razor blade. But it's very easy to go back and redo it if you mess it up. So let's see how it works. Already hit a glazing point, and it's cutting some wood. It's too sharp. It's easier to glaze a window when it's in because you have gravity. As you cut the glaze, you have to peel it off, it'll fall off. Yeah, crazy about that. Razor blade may cut well, but see, got some wood chunks in there. But it's too sharp. I'll just putty it back in. No big deal. And there's the knife comes back. It'll push it into place. You've got to have more than you need. The access don't matter, you can reuse it. Now we'll do it with a knife. Those glazing points get in the way. You can't, I like a small line, but the glazing points that are in there, you have to make it wide and at a good angle or you hit them. Cut out. And if it's thicker, it does pull away better. See, when you get to a little spot, it may thinner. It wants to, can't get a hold of it as easy. So. If you get a little place, you need to tool it. Just play with a little bit, it's easy to work with. So let's see if we can, so right now I've warmed this glaze up with heat, and it is really pliable right now, which makes it sticky. Glaze to clean up little pieces. And the little ones, you can leave them. It'll, once it dries, you can knock them off with a razor blade or a, but this is going to be about 14 feet off the ground, so try to get what we can now. It has to set for at least a month before you can paint it though. It's got to cure. So let's see, it'll pulls away. This is where your linseed oil will help stop this from happening, because when it sticks to the blade, it pulls it like that. Or you can use the edge of a utility knife. I found cuts better. And depending on the angle of the blade, it makes a difference. See, it's not pulling on this side. So down here, we'll go back, cut it a little thinner, and then take care of that. And since you're using your blade to ride across the edge or against the edge of that wood, when the wood's crooked or missing a piece or something, it also makes your glaze crooked. So again, it's hard to work with it looking down at it. You can hold it up a little bit. You can take your blade and gently push some of the edges back. And see, this is very crooked because that wood's crooked. So I may have to redo this a couple times to get it. But when you stand back at a distance, you can clear it up. Another thing you can do is real softly with your finger, you can smooth some of that out. Just a little bit of an edge, you can get something on it. Now your fingers need to be kind of slick. But this is the problem with this wood, it's just where the wood's at there. But at 14 feet off the ground, at a distance, you get close. And I want to fix the other side, you won't see it. You are doing it by hand, so it's a natural process. It's not a machine factory kind of thing. I'll work on it a little bit later after get it done. But that's getting close. So the edge looks pretty good. Need to cut this one down a little shorter. Sometimes you make multiple cuts. Thin it down. Getting glazing points on a bad piece of wood. So that got us. Sometimes when you go back, you'll make little creases. You can take your finger real lightly, make them disappear. So you kind of see the process of what I'm doing there, and then this is what it looks like it's done. We've done 8 of these. That's what it looks like when the glazing's done. It's still not set up, it'll be painted and then it'll be white. That's, yep. So the one we're working on now is the final and last. So, thanks for watching.